Barefoot in the Park is played by Neil Simon, and he wrote so many great plays. There's a reason why he's referred to as America's playwright, but it's a romantic comedy.
Barefoot in the Park starts off with a young couple just married, and they move into this cruddy hotel, apparent to one individual, and the other one sees it as this wonderful thing to work on.
Paul and Corey are polar opposites.
There's Corey, who's very bubbly and happy, and then there's Paul, who's a young rising attorney, and they just seem like the perfect couple, but they're not perfect.
There's conflicts just from the start, but they're really in love with each other.
Barefoot in the Park really puts the old saying that opposites attract under the microscope, and we suddenly find that opposites do attract, but they also attack.
Well, this story is really about living life to its fullest and the conflict between the characters on what kind of life they want to live.
Anybody who's got family, and anybody who's ever been married or had a long-term relationship, you're going to find something in this show hilarious. There's just something about that romantic stage you go through, and then the realization of what real life is like once you're with someone in the real world.
I'm in my 20s, I'm married, so I kind of understand. We had that first apartment. So I think it's a story that everyone can really connect to and find the humor in it.
As long as people have been getting married, these situations have been going on. And those situations create so many funny moments.
When you combine the genius of Neil Simon with the talent of the people in this show, it's a win-win. It's just funny. It's just a lot of funny stuff.
Everyone who comes on stage will bring a smile to your face.
Every one of these folks in this show are just amazing actors.
Mickey Lewis, who is playing Corey Bratter, I have had the opportunity to perform with her in one other show, which was Mamma Mia, where I was Sky and she was Sophie.
Since we've done a show together before, there was already that chemistry there that we created during Mamma Mia, so getting to do this show, the chemistry was very easy to create.
The chemistry that Mickey and Bradley have together on stage, it just makes you immediately fall in love with them. Some of the supporting characters, Angela Berkey, great comedic actress, and she plays Ethel, Corey's mother. Jeff Metter is playing the role of Victor Velasco, the neighbor that lives actually in the attic above Paul and Corey. And he is a larger-than-life, over-the-top, everything big and boisterous. That's the kind of character that Victor is, and Jeff nails this role. And then we've got Austin Long is playing our telephone repairman. It's not a large role, but oh my gosh, Austin, he juices all the comedy out of it he possibly can. And then my dear friend Doug Long is our Lord and Taylor delivery man, and I want you to come and see the show just to see Doug, the comedy that he gets out of a character that doesn't have any lines. So, great cast.
I think Barefoot in the Park would be a great show for any couple to come see.
You know, Barefoot in the Park is, again, it's a romantic comedy. I don't want to say it's an adult show, but it deals with relationship issues and marriage and stuff like that. You know, and Neil Simon is a very honest writer, and so there are some somewhat adult situations, nothing profane or vulgar or anything like that.
Anyone from a newlywed couple to someone that's been married, 60 years can kind of find the comedy in the story about these two newlyweds. It's
a great date night type show. Go out to dinner and then come to the show. It's sweet, it's funny.
Come see Barefoot in the Park. Boom.